Welcome back everyone for another Evertale video. So due to recent events, I kind of want to do a little showcase of all my accounts that I thankfully got back and recovered, and kind of just showing it off and showing where I am and kind of like thoughts of what I might do in the future with the account in terms of like teams and summons and whatnot. So this is my Crisis team. It was my very first account I ever made in Evertale, and I think Druid was the very first SSR character I ever pulled. Sad he did not age well at all. Like he aged very, very poorly. But in terms of team, this is the Crisis team. Like in terms of Crisis, unfortunately, like back in 1.0 when it used to be just these two, and then like it used to be much better. Like I think essentially the meta was Stealth and Crisis. Like those were like the best teams that you could run. But nowadays, barriers and armor, like everything just ignores it, and it doesn't feel as good as it used to. And so it's just it's not in a very good place right now, I'd say. And even with like the newer units that they've released, they definitely do not cater towards Crisis. They definitely are looking more towards Overdrive or just Burn in general. Like we haven't had a new Halloween Mirai was like the last new Crisis unit, but even then, that is, I have all of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 units out of like the huge amount roster that Evertale has. There's only 5 of them that are actual Crisis units, and I'm just like, I feel like they might have given up on Crisis. It just Crisis is not in a very good place, especially when like one Lancelot could essentially wipe my entire team, and I've seen it wipe my entire team in the arena before, and it sucks because again, all of these units right here are all fully awakened. They're all level 200 and invested in, and a single unit can completely destroy the team and just completely negate all of the armor and damage reduction that is supposed to be there, but stealth. And I think part of the reason why it used to be good in the past was the stealth pool was much more limited. It used to be only water units, and it was all like, it took time for stealth to start moving up, and they all required I'm just gonna, like, these were the original stealth units where you had to like grant stealth. You needed another water unit to be on the field, so it was very limited on what characters you could use. It was all only water units. You had to have each like another water unit to activate stealth, and like the water swimsuit Omina was like the very first one that could get stealth on her own with Swift Stealth originally. So that was a big game changer with stealth. And then after that, now everyone just has stealth and everyone has damage reduction. So because of that, Crisis in particular is just not in a good place, and it's very it definitely needs some love. And yeah, that's my little rant tangent about Crisis and Burn, and just a little bit of yeah. So in terms of weapons here, excuse me, here's a bunch of my weapons. Pretty much just in general, if they are over level 80, they are fully awakened weapons. Or if they're over 60, they're fully awakened. And like I have max copies of them. And I just haven't built everything out because there's a lot of weapons. And just need to prioritize, and I've been playing for a long time, and like even some of these level 40s are all fully awakened. I guess this is where it stops, but yeah, like there's a lot. I have a lot of weapons. Like, I'm just gonna stop scrolling, and I'm gonna be scrolling for a while, especially since this is my very first account. And then it's definitely got to this point where even though there's an SSR weapon on an event, a lot of times I won't actually get that event weapon anymore, because it kind of just sits in here, a lot of them. And sometimes I just think character EXP or sometimes the potions, depending on the count, are more beneficial. And then I don't know how to check accessories that well, because I'll just do that. I guess that's the best way to show off. Yeah, these are fairly recently new, and I missed, I think, an event or two that had more I could have unlocked, but I was locked out of my account. And the current event going on, I'm trying to catch up, but thankfully I've got a decent amount of mana that I could use just stored up. And so let's go to inventory. So this is my inventory. I've got a lot of limit break for characters, all things considered. And then currencies, best currency ever that you can no longer use. Can't use that anymore. But yeah, just that. Soul stones, I'm at 587. Actually, I could technically reclaim a lot of these, but I've been, like, all of my accounts, I actually haven't claimed these. Let's see, originally is 260, I'm at 287 rank, so I could claim a whole bunch more, and I'm just too lazy. And what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's just do let's do a little showcase. Wow, 9 million only? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect example. Let's see Crisis get swept. Like, my team is gonna do poorly, and I just want to showcase why Crisis is not in a very good place right now. One Lancelot. Yeah, dude. Burn Crisis, that gets stunned. Like, that's... Oh, it's so stupid. Actually, I think just because of pure numbers, I might actually win this. Like, if they filled their team with a whole bunch of fodder, they might have won. But I think I might win this round, actually. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There it is. But yeah, so that's how a single Lancelot can wipe an entire Crisis team. Like, and this is honestly, this wasn't like a strategy they used in terms of like they were really trying. This is just straight up troll flexing the power of Lancelot against the Crisis team, and how pathetically sad. It's just a joke of how horrible that matchup is, where yeah, a single unit can solo the entire battalion. And again, I have fully awakened level 200, invested a whole lot into them, and they're just wiped. Okay, so let's check out a not Lancelot, hopefully. Sure, why not? I think this should go better. Ooh, that's the right actually. This dude's struggling. Oh my god, I killed something. Honestly, thought it was gonna be bad. Didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but it was that bad. Yeah, definitely the Snow White damage, just ignoring the damage reduction. That and just that Bride Lud was super tanky. Yeah, that didn't work so well. Okay, let's come on. Something. Okay, this one, oh, there's one lance. It's 120. I don't know. One Lancelot. 120. I better be able to feed it. I think it's one Lancelot. That's my main concern. Oh my god, I thought I killed it. Oh, it's so close. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Again, I mean, like, Crisis should at least, like, all of them should at least be able to resist stun or be immune to that. Yeah, I was like, the only thing I was concerned about was that Lancelot, but it was low enough level that I almost one-shotted the first time, but then I was able to one-shot it after that with a stronger attack. Sleep team. Maybe. Sure, why not? Let's try sleep. Ooh, that's not good. I think this should be okay. Yeah, I think I should be good. Everyone's gone to sleep once at least, so I think I should be fine. Wish the AI was a little bit better, but There we go, easy. I think this should be fine. Maybe not that one. I don't like that style. Definitely not Lancelot. This one should be doable. Freya's my only concern. Okay, just kidding, Freya's gone. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Getting low, but I'm good. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's dead. But yeah, no, we're fine. We're in a good place. Yeah, as long as it's not against stealth units or just things that ignore damage reduction, Crisis is pretty good. Like, I think, I again, it used to be really good in the past. And yeah, like, I think one of the strong things is just spreading burn, and also it was originally, like, I feel like the only way to counter poison before back then if you had a burn team, because poison used to be a hard counter to burn before, but Crisis was kind of like a way to get around that, where you didn't have to be burning to attack. Like, so that's another big benefit, because like in general Crisis is very bulky because of the Crisis armor, and top of just the Crisis armor. They're very bulky, and I really like that they have ways to sustain themselves. Like Crisis Drain is like just between Crisis just an armor, like burn armor or Crisis armor and Crisis Drain are like the bread and butter for Crisis teams to me. Just being able to recover HP and be very bulky and still hit pretty hard, all things considered. But yeah, going forward, part of me feels like as much as I love Crisis and this is like my main account, I have been considering and I have like played around with the thought of with Cinderella that I missed because of I was locked out. I was actually thinking about like just completely shifting to a whole different team that's essentially an instant team, because with a bunch of the I cannot find it, but like with a bunch of the new units, a lot of them have instant things, which is, I think, it sounds kind of interesting, kind of fun to me. And like Guard Incinerator, that's a 1 TU thing. And then like there's Poison Devour, which is a 1 TU. There's Give Turn Plus, which is, or not Give Turn Plus, but like Instant Give Turn. Yeah, Instant Give Turn is only 1 TU. So I was thinking between Cinderella and Lancelot, like being the two. I don't know where Cinderella is, but like between those two being like the big backbones, I was thinking of making an instant team. Oh, there she is. Yeah, like Survivor Storm plus her Veilbreaker, and then Lancelot's just Deadly Momentum. Like between that and Light Anya's Give Turn Plus, I was thinking about making an instant team from my Crisis team. Not because they're related at all, like they're very far from related. The only one being Astrid is being close because of Guard Incinerator. But just because Evertel hasn't been showing like any love for Crisis teams for like the longest time. And even though like we're getting newer units, it's kind of just making Crisis worse and worse and worse. And I'm considering making a shift to a more, I guess, newer, relevant to the current meta team. And to me, I think an instant team sounds like it could be fun. And so that's kind of in my head of I might, there's no guarantee, but that's where I might go with this team in the future. That and just, I don't really want to make an entire new account just because it does take time to build up, and I do have like I have a lot of limit break potions and a lot of resources. I have the soul stones, so I'm thinking about doing that. But yeah, that is my showcase for my current Crisis team after I got my account back. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think I should switch over to instant team? It's just there have been no new characters in terms of Crisis, and each new character that they do produce, I feel like just keeps nerfing Crisis to the ground more and more and more. Like if there was a new Crisis unit, maybe I'd try to build it more. But at this point, like it's gotten to more burn. Like it's Crisis and then it starts getting to more burn. But then after that kind of just looks a little too similar to my Overdrive team after that. And then at that point I don't really want to do a whole lot of like duplicate, repetitive, same teams over and over again. And kind of want a little bit of diversity, and I think that instant team could be fun. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Subscribe if you can, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.